everybody and welcome to our roller prompt for the 18th of August 2021. I'm saying 2021 because last night I was watching some YouTube videos and the lady kept saying that it was 2017, and I thought that's really great. Now I know that it's 4 years old. Not that it mattered at all, what she did was lovely, but I just think it's quite nice for people in the future who are looking back on this to think, blimey, that was 2021. That's a long time ago. Or maybe not. Anyway, our prompts today are journaling card, white, book page, receipt or ticket, ribbon and autumn. Now you might think that is a heck of a lot better than the ones I had yesterday that was industrial. But let me tell you, this has taken a fair bit of puzzling, I can tell you. And I've come up with something that actually possibly isn't that much dissimilar to the one I did, I think, on Saturday or Sunday, whichever day. Because white, it's white, you know, what more can you do? Anyway, let's see what I have done or about to do and see what you think of it. So, the first thing I'm going to do is get myself some book page. And I've chosen this one, Trees and Shrubs of Britain, because the pages are white. And really, that's all. That's the only thing. There are some pictures of leaves that are, in autumn time. I don't know where they are exactly, but... and that's a pretty page, isn't it? But it's one page that's actually grey, it's not white. I did see some in here that were autumny. Yeah, these ones, look. The autumn colours with the berries. The problem is, the way that I'm going to do it, I don't think you're going to be able to see anything. Anyway, we'll try. We'll use that one and live in hope that you can see a little bit of it. It's right on the signature anyway, so I'll take the page, snip the threads and take that page out. I think that's the thread snipped. Right, okay. So that book can go to one side. The only problem is that every side of me is covered in stuff. So I think that that's going to be all right. That will be thick enough. That's a decent size for a journaling card, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I'll try and tear that down there without ripping the page. Lovely. Right, so I don't need that either. I'll set that to another side. I'm sorry I'm a bit late with this today, but I've been messing around with my other journal, you know, my little notebook journaly thing. I'm just going to take that off. Right, so now I need to find out how much this measures. Let's not try and measure it on top of there, eh? Let's be sensible. It measures a touch over 7.5, so that would be 3.5 and a 1/16. So I'm going to make a mark at 3.5 and a 1/16. I'm sure that has an official 11/16. Yes, 3 and 11/16. But you know, somewhere close. So let's do that. And they should be. Look how far I was out on my measuring. Oh, that's just pants. Let's make them a bit more similar, shall we? There we are. I think that's fine. Right. That's quite amusing. So let's put that. No, I don't want to put that away for the moment. I want to select some card, just plain cardstock in an autumn type colour. So what have I got here in the red department? Oh, that's a nice, it's also a nice Christmas colour though. Now we're into pink, so that's no good. What have I got in oranges? Bright yellow. Oh, that's quite nice. What else? That's quite nice also. That one, that one, that one. This one's winning at the moment. Oh, well, that's it, because that's the end of the pack. So, right, that's the colour that we'll go with. Just put this to the side. Right, so I want this. I'm going to have to make it smaller, guys. It's not going to fit. So I need to take off a little whisker off the top of there, or the bottom, doesn't really matter. I'll take it off the bottom because it's a bigger margin there. They aren't even lined up. That's no good. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's grand and dandy. Right, so now I need to cut this. All this so I don't have to measure, really. Just about there. I think there. Just move that in case it gets chopped. Right, excellent. So we have ourselves one piece of orange card, one piece of book page with a really nice autumn leaf there, which I'm probably going to cover most of, but maybe not all. Sorry about this really mucky wallpaper. It desperately needs changing, but it's like this because of the other journal that I'm doing, and it's a real mucky thing, as well as my hands and stuff. Right, so I think I just need to stick that down. I don't think I want to ink around it particularly. I think it's just a stick it down job actually. So let's do just that. This didn't come easy to me, and I was trying desperately to think of something that was different from the one I did the other day when I got white. But I couldn't get away from it, I'm afraid. So it's the same but different. Let's get this stuck onto here fairly evenly if we can manage it. That's fine. That'll be fine. Right then, so the next thing I want to do is get my glue topper in my glue. There you go. Right, so one of these pieces, and I couldn't work out which, it's probably going to be that piece, is going to go there, which is good because that then allows us to see, yeah, that's just too small, allows us to see those little leaves there. So I need to just take a little bit off the width of that. I've already passed this through an embossing folder, so it's ready to go. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I quite like that. That looks nice to me. Right, what I am going to do is ink around that. Let me get... What do you think of wild honey? Possibly that might be a good match actually. Or I also have... I've got oranges, you know, and I don't believe I have ever used orange ink. So this is the time to get your orange inks out. There's another orange there. Come on. It's pushed right to the back because it's never seen the light of day. This one here, dried marigold. They both sound quite nice, don't they? Have I got a dabber of any description? well, I've got a little finger one here that's had, I don't know what it's had on it, but I'm going to try it on this little bit that doesn't fit. Let's just see what each of these are like. And it's quite nice. It's quite orangey, which is what we're after. And the wild honey. Oh, that's more orangey. Yeah, I'm going with the wild honey. So seeing as I've got it out, got it here, got the dabber on my finger, I'm just going to do that now. I'm just going to go around it. And I don't care if it's even. You know, I quite like the idea of it being thicker in some places than others. Okay. Well, this is a really rather nice colour actually. I can't imagine when I'd use it, but I like it. Right, so that's that. So that's it's gonna go on there. But I want a piece of cardboard to pop it onto. So excuse me for a minute while I go delving for some cardboard. Phew, there we are. It's on top of the bin, and there's loads of other things on top of the bin, including the keyboard, etc, etc. So I want a piece of this just to pop this onto, so it'll make it stand up and make it a bit more firm as well. So it's got to be smaller obviously than the thing, this white piece. Let's just draw some lines that connect those up. So that one to that one. And then, I can't actually see for the lights. I can't see it all. So just guess. Right, let's cut that out and hope it's something like the right size. There we go, that can go back on that pile. Let's just see if this fits. Yeah, that's good, I like that, that's great. So that'll give it a bit of height while supporting this at the same time. Excellent. So, oh, wrong way up. So that's going to go on there. This is going to go on there. So I have some leaves, and I think their time has come. They've been living in my drawers long enough. They're all pretty large. I don't know how many I need even. You can trim these down. Nancy told me that, so I believe her. So shall I trim them down, or will they be all right that size? Ooh, that's a decision, isn't it? Maybe if I pulled that further out a little bit and pop this one in as well. That's quite autumny. You couldn't say that's not autumny. And the other thing is that it's a journaling card, so it's either going to go in a pocket or a side tuck. So I want to keep it up to this top end really. I don't want anything down the bottom particularly, because if it's going in a pocket, it's already thick enough with this cardboard in. So yeah, I think that I'll leave them that size. I quite like them, and I'll stick them down. Do I want to stick them onto there or onto there? That's another question. That's quite another question. I think, yeah, stick the cardboard over them. So right, let's get these stuck down. Hope that the this stuff, what's it called again? Art glitter glue, does its job. So I just want this off that sort of way. Let's just see. Oh, I've got 2 leaves there. Like that. Let's press that down and just get a bit of cloth and wipe up the the waste glue. I can't even think of any words today. It's lunacy. Right, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Looks like the art glitter glue is coming through it. Let's just hold that for a minute. I think we'll be all right, actually, but oh, yeah, maybe not. Where's my doodah? I think maybe we need double-sided. I would say might be the best plan. Is it holding? Just a little bit. So all is not lost. I'm just going to put a little bit under there. Yeah. You see, you can think you've got everything sorted, and you come to do it and it's not sorted at all. I'm stuck into the wallpaper. So just burnish that tape down. Let's take that out, and yeah, the art glitter glue is creating a bit of a mess actually. That hasn't stuck down because of the art glitter glue. So I'm going to put another piece of double-sided in the corner there where the art glitter glue is just struggling. It's too much for it. It's too much. Right, there we are. See if I can get these burnished down, but to be honest, they're not playing ball because the paper's full of art glitter glue. There we are though, we're alright, don't panic yet. As if I was. I do panic sometimes when things go really wrong and I can't see a way of resolving the issue. Right, so that's going to go there, sort of more around that side, I think. Let's get that stuck down. Is it going to stick to double-sided? If not, it's like bomb-proof, this leaf. Totally bomb-proof. Stick, just stick. That's all I'm asking of you. Right, let's get some more double-sided. Let's just see where I need it first off. Along there. And a bit along the top. And I think that'll do because we are going to stick the cardboard on top of it. Well, that's a theory. So I think it'll be all right. It's going to go there. Yeah, lovely. Let's burnish that and peel the backing off. Lovely. And let's just see if it wants to stick. That feels a bit more solid, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, okay. So there we are. We've got 2 leaves sticking out of there. I don't think we need any more, but let's just see what it's going to look like. Whoops. Yeah, it's going to look nice. I think that's going to look all right. So, let's stick this to this and then this to that. That's what I reckon. So I hope you're all playing along, and if you've rolled the same prompts as I've rolled today, I am dying to see what you've done with them. I've just found them really awkward today. onto here, something like in the middle, like that. Don't press it too hard, you don't want to take your embossing out. Okay, so is there anything else I need to stick under this before I stick this down? Check. Let's put the leaves away. So I've looked at a ticket, and this, it's definitely a ticket. It's ticket shaped. It's got all the numbers on for a ticket. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that there, and I'm also thinking I'm going to attempt to make a bow with this ribbon. Now that should be a laugh because I'm rubbish at making bows, but you know, time will tell. Might need a label on there as well. I've kept this out because I didn't know if I wanted to just pop that under there, like that. I mean, I did say to you before that it's a journaling card, you know, so it's got to fit into a pocket or something. But hey ho, I don't have to fit it into a pocket, do I? That's not my problem. I could do it on the other side and it might balance it up a little better. I could put it there and put my ticket there. I think that's going to end up looking better. So the answer to the question is no, I don't need to stick anything down at the moment. Just get the cardboard down. You could use dimensional tape if you've got it. It just seems such a waste when a bit of cardboard will do. And I've got loads of cardboard. So let's get it used up. So there's no, I don't think there's a top and a bottom to this. That butterfly's flying up, so I think we're all right. Let's just have a look at that. Maybe up a touch. Yeah, that's lovely. Right. I do love this glue pin from K at the Paper Shed UK. I never lose it on my desk. It's brilliant. I was going to keep it for best, but I like it so much. I'm using it all the time. Are all these leaves the same size? That's a giant leaf, isn't it? What size are the green ones? Oh, I quite like that. I do actually quite like that. With that there? Yeah, I think that's better. Let's go for that. So I'm going to go through the same rigmarole with the double-sided, I think. I haven't got anything else I don't think that's going to stick it, so let's just do that. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the corner, come in this way, and a little bit in the corner, and go in that way. And I hope that will do it. Might need a little bit in the middle actually. Better be safe than sorry, isn't it? There we go. So let's burnish those down. Take a bit of burnishing down on top of the embossed paper, but it's worth it. There we are. Let's take the release paper off. Mr. F's been out this morning, getting a few groceries, having a look around the charity shops, see what he could see. He didn't find very much actually, but he did find a really interesting book. It was first published in 1922, and it's a railway book of all the railway journeys that you could make in 1922. And it's also got adverts and stuff. It's been reprinted actually in 1985, and I do wonder why, but it has been. Thank you, my dear.
For some people like you.
Yeah, Bradshaw's July 1922 Railway Guide, and it's just it's railway times and places on page after page after page. I do not know, and there is the occasional map. I do not know who would want this. Maybe model train enthusiasts or something, I don't know. Look, you can buy weekend tickets, Saturday to Monday. Go to the seaside. Ooh. But at the charming holiday regions in the southwest. But at the beginning, there's all adverts. Tours to Australia, Tasmania and New Zealand by the Orient Line, mail streamer. It's amazing, isn't it? And the new Remington. Don't buy a lightweight typewriter until you have seen the new Remington Portable. They did not think this advert through, did they? Because it says, don't buy the new Remington Portable. They didn't think that through very well, I don't think. The machine for the man who travels. Because Perisher thought a woman would travel. Trust houses that I guess went on to become the National Trust, I'm guessing. And all these which Keong would absolutely love. You know, railway companies, and look at this. Oh, rubber stamp makers. Oh, I say. Yeah, just page after page. Look at this. Brands, meat lozenges. Meat. Ooh, I don't like that idea. And at the back, there's pages and pages and pages of adverts too. There's a map in there. A whole map of the UK and Ireland. Where trains go, etc., etc. And there's adverts on all of it, all the back of it. And then here at the back, just fabulous hotels that were beside railway stations. Most of them called the Station Hotel. But yeah, I mean, just a really interesting book. So I'll be using that. Yeah, so there we are. So that's what Mr. F found today, which is a good find, I would say. I mean, even the cover, look at that. Right, I don't know where I'm going to put that. It's going to be the most almighty crash in a moment when everything tumbles down. Yes, there is. Right, so I've got this ticket, as I said, which was one of my prompts, and I'm going to put that, I don't know which is the right way up. That way or that way? Well, it looks right that way, but the writing's then upside down, so it must be that way. I don't know whether to put to ink around it. Yeah, I might actually. I'll just use whatever's on this little dauber, just to highlight it a little bit. Right, and that, as I say, is going to go there. I'm gonna glue that on. It'll be fine being glued on, I think. Glue, where are you? I think I'm due quite a nice one in when I roll the prompts today. I think I'm due a one that I don't actually have to scratch my head all evening for. There we go. Pop this on. Just like that, that's lovely. Hold that down a minute because it's going onto embossed paper. And that stupid leaf that nothing seems to want to stick to. There we are, that's fine. Now, the only other thing really that I have to do is this ribbon. So I'm going to attempt to make a bow. Those of you that know me will know that bow making is not my number one skill. And I'm just looking for something here that's got a sort of paintbrush might do it actually. Let's have a look and see what I've got. Let's try this one. Right, so I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to put my ribbon round just like I would make an ordinary bow. I'm not going to get flummoxed. At this stage, I might later on. I think you can get bow making things. They're like sort of, I don't know, they're like dowels sticking up from a board. But it always seems like something that almost I could make. So I don't want to pay for it. Is that a bit too big on that side? Well, you know, that's not too bad. Oh, it might be a bit short there. Let's just pull that down a little bit. Oh, it's getting smaller and smaller, this bow, by the second. And pull that down if I can. Oh, I'm pretty useless at this. Right, so I just need to probably remove it from there and pull it quite tight. Pull that down. Pull that down. I've got this sort of loop on the back. I don't quite know what to do with that. I don't know how else to make a bow. If you've got ideas, I'm willing to listen. So let's just cut that off at a bit of an angle. It's a bit shorter than I'd like, but heedy-hody. And cut that one off about there. Right, I think I'm going to have to put some glue on this somehow because it's just going to unravel like billio. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of that knot. Then I'm going to put this like weird loop that I've got that I did have going through my paint, you know, around my paintbrush. And I'm just going to hold that there for a second and hopefully it'll all stick together. That's the plan. Oh, I haven't even got any little bits sticking out. Oh, it's not the world's perfect bow, this. No, definitely not. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. So that could go there and it would complement that orange quite nicely. It's just a mess. Let's just say it, it's a mess. It's a mess. Oh my goodness me. There are certain things that I'm just no good at, and I tell you, bow making is definitely one of them. I'm just going to get it stuck on. Am I going to stick it there? Or there? Yeah, there I think is the best place. So let's stick a load of glue on this and forget about it. So it's going there. I can still see that weird bit at the back, but it's the best I can do. It truly is. The glue's seeping out now. Let's just hold this for a second till it actually catches. Oh, I don't like that. The loop that I had around the pencil. Excuse me, maybe I need to have a good look at YouTube and see where I'm going wrong. Right, I'm going to leave that in the full and certain knowledge that it's going to stick. Because if it doesn't stick this way, by Jove, I'll find something that will stick it another way. Excuse me. Right, so let's have a check and see what we've done. Let's bring in some clean paper. That looks a bit better. Right, journaling card. Oh, no, it's not a journaling card, is it? Because it doesn't... Oh, look at that, it's all messy. It needs something on the back that you can write on, really. You could write on that, but it's got glue on it now. So I need to find myself... Shall I just use white paper? And then it's in keeping with the white. Yeah, I think so. That's me answering me. Let's make a mark there. And make a mark there. And I'll just cut that out with the little Timmy trimmer. Very useful thing, this little Timmy trimmer, I will tell you. It's very useful. It's so lightweight, I think, is the thing. And it just lives under my desk very nicely. Right, so that's just going to go onto there like that, and that's going to be our journaling space. I'm not going to ink around it because I don't like the idea of the orange next to the orange. And then I think that's just about finished then, to be honest. There we go. I would have left that, I think, were it not for the fact I'd made a right mess of it. There we go. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely. There we are. Right, so bring in the white paper. Let's have another look. Journaling card. Yes, it is a journaling card. White, very much predominantly. Book page. Yes, we use that in the background. Ticket. That, there we have it. Ribbon. Yeah. And autumn. We've added the leaves and orange, etc., etc. And it does look, indeed, to me, very autumny. What do you reckon? It's not brilliant, but it's quite nice. So there we are. There we have it. That is that for today. And I'm pretty pleased to see the back of that one, to be honest. Before I go on to the roller dice, I'll just show you my little journal thing that I'm doing. I don't know what you'd call it, notebook, journal, whatever. I've just been messing around with it, doing bits and pieces. This is a giant playing card, which amuses me. I mean, look at the size of them. Look, gigantic. So all I've done with that is I put some transparent gesso on because they're really shiny, and then used that Tim Holtz collage medium, the vintage one, which has knocked all that back. This is just paper from the heirloom paper stack. That's the other side that still needs some work on. Actually, I quite like that. Quite like this. I'll see what I'm going to do with that. But that's going to go into there like that. Then I've made this little. You remember? Maybe you don't remember. I'd assembled all the pieces, and this piece was the next, the tag shaped piece. So I made some paper with, spraying ink onto a sheet, and then keep dibbing, dabbing my paper into it, and that's the paper I've got. And isn't it gorgeous? I really like it. And then I stamped onto some coffee stained paper and darkened it down. Then I put this really jazzy turquoise butterfly stamp there, which I like because it picks up the bits of turquoise that there are. And then for the ribbons at the end of the tag, I put teal coloured organza in, which this is such a not organza thing that I actually quite liked it. I think it works. And some brown satin ribbon as well. So that was that. And then on the back, that's a stamp that I've got. So I stamped that out onto there for journaling. And then here I made a tummy tuck. It's a piece of paper from the die cuts with a view stack, some lace down there. This is some of my beautiful fabric, and I've sort of gone over it with walnut stain, a couple of labels, and that's as far as I've got. So the next thing I need to do is to make a card to go in there, and then this is what the rest of it looks like. So I've still got a ways to go, but I'm enjoying it. That's what we did yesterday, I think, wasn't it? With the tea bag paper. It's gorgeous stuff. So I quite like that, and I've got obviously a journaling card to make for there. But it is coming together, and I'm enjoying doing it, which is important, I think. What was I doing? Getting the big red book. Indeed, that is what I was doing. Where's my prompt list from today? I haven't got a clue. Let me get another bit of paper out then. I so desperately need to tidy things up. Problem is that I want to do that journal that I've just shown you, and then every day the roller prompt something different. So there's different things keep turning up on my desk, and they just never seem to get put away. It's in a shocking state at the moment. Let's see if I can find a pen. So this will be for the 19th of August 21, roller prompt. So let's see if we have better luck today. Come on, Mr. Giraffe, where are you? Oh, I should also tell you that the little cat, the kitten, he's doing really, really well. He's so full of life, and he's so happy. Oh, it's lovely. It's a joy to see, absolute joy. Right, so the rule is that I can't have anything more than 3 times, but I don't think I've had anything 3 times, and I can't roll anything for the second day running. So today we had journaling cards, so I can't have that tomorrow, that sort of thing. So let me get my die and go for type. That's the first thing, type. 6, tummy tuck. Okay. Here's my pen. Tummy tuck. I need to write that down. And the next thing is colour. I can't have white. 3, green. Okay. Mr. Green will be coming up very soon. Won't be long. Oh, let me write that in. Green. 3rd one down. 1, 2, 3. Right, so this is now the sort of paper I'll be using. 4, book page. Well, I had it today, so I can't have it 2 days running. 3, cardstock. That's okay. Cardstock's okay. Cardstock. Okay, now the next one is the focal point. 5, a die cut. So far so good, guys. So far so good. Die cut. And the next one is the decoration. Be nice, be nice. 2, buttons. Well, that's not too bad. Buttons. It's the next one that can be the crippler. Really can. So style. Please don't give me anything daft. Industrial. Industrial. Well, good luck with that, guys, because I tell you, we're all going to need it. Where's the lid of my pen? Let's put this stupid red book away. Keeps rolling the wrong things. Let's have a look at this then. Tummy tuck. Okay. Those of you that aren't familiar with our channel, we call belly bands tummy tucks. We think it's nicer. Green, that's a good colour, green, because green goes right from teal, olive, you know, right through to golf course green. Cardstock, yeah, that's great. Die cut, yeah, you can always fit a die cut in. Buttons similarly, but industrial. Industrial with all those other things. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it says. So join me tomorrow to see what I've made of it all. We'll get there. Of course we'll get there. So I'll bring in today's, so as you can see what I did with today's. So I'm sorry, yes, it does have a similarity to Saturday's. But, and I've just noticed that I've put that leaf on the wrong way around. Huh. Oh, dear me. Well, there's not much I can do about it now. It's just on the wrong way around. So, thank you for joining me, first and foremost. And I will look forward to seeing what you made of these prompts. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So take care until then. Bye.